Hello and welcome back to F1 2021 Driver Career Mode. My name's Chris. Welcome to the Brazilian Grand Prix. Last time out in Monza, we DNF'd. We were leading the race, and not just leading the race, we were leading the race comfortably, and the engine had had enough. The turbocharger died, the energy store was worn. I was thinking that was going to be our issue, but nope, the turbo gave up, so we DNF'd. No points for us. Lando got the win. He was in second. And yeah, not ideal, but here we are. It's a new weekend, a new race. We're in Brazil for one of my favourite Grand Prix of the season at Sao Paulo. Let's do this, shall we? Let's go practice and see what's what as we have a little peek into the AlphaTauri garage. Out on track then for the first time. Ooh. Struggling a bit to get out of the pits there. And what you're seeing here is wheel issues. So my wheel decided that all my settings didn't count anymore, so turning the wheel just wasn't really doing very much. So I got to grips with that and eventually had to sort it out. We had to cancel out of practice, fix all that and then come back, which we did. So yeah, it was really strange. I had the wheel at 90 degrees and not a lot was happening, so never mind, let's go quali. Alrighty then. Qualifying time in Brazil as we wait patiently in the garage. Oh, what are we doing here? Retiring from the session. Why are we doing that?
So, unfortunately, we've picked up some grid penalties, and we'll be starting further back than you expect.
We had to take some new components.
As for how bad it is, that'll depend on what the other drivers
Alright,
get.
no qualifying then. Let's just get straight into it, I guess.
Formula One returns to Sao Paulo once again with the stage set for what promises to be another classic Brazilian Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel famously clinched his third championship here in 2012, and in 2016, Max Verstappen treated us to one of the finest wet weather drives of all time. We're racing today then at Interlagos, a historic 2.7-mile circuit, and one of the few anti-clockwise tracks on the calendar. 15 corners in total, 9 to the left and 6 to the right, with a technical middle section opening up to a flat-out Sector 3. And that gives us our best passing opportunity down into Turn 1. With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position, edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Bottas, Lewis Hamilton and Leclerc, Gasly, Sainz, Giovinazzi and Yuki Tsunoda, Vettel, Stroll, George Russell and Aitken, Mick Schumacher, Latifi, Nikita Mazepin and Esteban Ocon. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Ricciardo and Power. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
We're in good position for the Constructors' title. There are 3 races left, so we need some good results.
Yes we do. After Monza last week, where the engine decided it had enough, we do need some good results. Looking at the strategy then, looks like we're going to go soft to mediums, which is a one-stop for us, and we're starting from dead last, of course, because we've got the engine component penalties as 5 red lights go on. 5 red lights go out and we're underway for the Brazilian Grand Prix. The 2 Red Bulls up front, Lando on the second row, and we get not a bad start as we head into turn 1. We dive one up the inside, make up, 6 places? Oh my goodness, we come together with one of the Alfa Romeos, and that is not ideal. Not ideal. But we come out of it unscathed, thankfully. Up into P12 then. After just the first couple of corners, we'll take that, because we have got some work to do here today to get ourselves into the points. Thankfully for us, this is a track that we're pretty comfortable with, and one where from my experience, you get quite a lot of trains, especially in the first couple of laps. Oh my goodness, we dive one up the inside. That was not really a gap that was there, to be honest. Look at this. That was amateur. We shouldn't have done that, but we did get the move done on Vettel at least. As we come round to complete the first lap, we're up into P11 from P20. Sergio Perez then leading the pack. Vettel's looking to make a move down the inside as we head into turn 1. We just put a wheel on the grass there, leaving plenty of space, but we stay ahead. Always going round the outside. That was a bit risky. Vettel's not done here, is he? As he goes up the inside, we leave him a bit of space, not too much though. Close that door.
It looks like we might have an issue.
No!
Hang in there. We're attempting to manage
Jeff!
it.
This can't be real.
It looks like we're experiencing an ERS software glitch. Okay, touch wood. Seems like the fault has resolved itself.
Right, okay, I can live with that. I can live with a bit of ERS issue, but my goodness, that scared
DRS
me.
is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Alrighty, lap 3 then, DRS enabled of course, and we are currently in P11, nice and close to
Good
Giovinazzi.
job. That was the fastest lap of the race
Setting
so far.
ourselves a fastest lap as we close the gap on Giovinazzi ahead of us. Another helping of DRS then. Looks like we're going to go and make a move. Up the inside. That was beautiful. Up into P10. And we are cutting through this field right now.
DRS will be offline. There's a fault with the rear wing system. Stay out. We can work on a fix remotely.
What is happening with this car? ERS glitch, engine failure, turbo failure last race, and now our DRS doesn't work. That's not ideal. We need to work on the reliability of this car. Up ahead then, we've got Gasly in the Alpine, Sainz in the Ferrari, and then it looks like the two Mercedes. Yeah, look at that as we go up the inside on Gasly. That corner right there is one of my favourite overtaking spots. It's not the most ideal because obviously you get the DRS zone straight after, but we seem to be pretty comfortable there as Gasly goes up the outside as we head towards turn 1, but we just outbrake him by a country mile and keep ourselves ahead as we chase down Carlos Sainz, who's just over a second ahead of us, but Gasly, of course, is going to get a nice helping of DRS. Are we going to keep ahead? Yes, we are. Another late braking move for us. And we hopefully can now focus on getting ourselves ahead of Carlos. Let's see what we can do. There's a nice little train here. Bottas to Hamilton to Sainz to Power. This is helping. This is helping us. I don't know who's at the top of this train. It looks like maybe an AlphaTauri is at the back of another. Yeah, Bottas is the slow one here, I think. As we're going to send one up the inside on Carlos Sainz, set a purple sector 2, and put ourselves into P8. But Carlos is not done. As we squeeze him a little bit there.
Great manoeuvre. You made it look easy.
That was a little bit naughty. That's what it is. What's he going to do? No, he decides not to make a move this time around. And now we've got the two Mercedes of Bottas and Hamilton to get ourselves ahead of. Having a little look around the outside. Not really an overtaking spot as we decide not to dive at that corner like we did in lap 1. Are we going to go for it into the final turn? Yes, we are. We love that spot there. And there you go. That's us up into P7, at least for now. But on board with Hamilton then, as he gets DRS up the outside. We pull over. We brake onto the inside. Keep ourselves ahead, at least for now. But what's he going to do here? He's going to go for a move as we look at the rear onboard of us. You can see Hamilton pulls out. Carlos Sainz just behind. and we just about stay ahead for now. Bottas then, just ahead of us. Yuki Tsunoda ahead of him. Charles Leclerc in 4th, Lando in 3rd, and the 2 Red Bulls of Verstappen and Perez up in the top positions. As we come round towards lap 11. Wonder when we're going to make our pit stop.
Tyre condition is still looking good.
Jeff's still happy with the soft tyre. There's Lando then.
Lando is coming in for his stop.
Lando in, Verstappen in.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Puts us for now into P3 with Tsunoda ahead and Perez a little bit ahead of him. So
We want to pit this lap, so push now.
here's an interesting one. Perez and Verstappen have gone onto the hard tyre. This might play into our hands because we still got good pace on the softs. We're going to go onto a medium set of tyres. We could be in for a potential, well, killer comeback here. And this is what the field looks like. That's Vettel, I believe. Followed by the 2 Red Bulls, Lando, and we're going to come out just alongside Leclerc. And we send one up the inside and put ourselves ahead. Perfect. On lap 17 then, we're up into P5. On track. We've made our pit stop. Everybody else has made their pit stop. They're all on hard tyres. We might have an advantage here if we can keep these mediums in a good condition. Get people out of the way. Oh, we could be on, dare I say it, for a win. We've just got to keep it together. Hope the car keeps itself together. Are we going to send one up the inside here on Lando? This is normally where we make our moves. Up the inside. Clinical. Job done. So up the road then, Vettel into the pit lane, which puts Verstappen in 1st and Perez in 2nd and us in 3rd place. This is unbelievable. We started at the back of the grid. So now we've got, what, 18 laps? We're halfway through the race. If we can pick off Perez and Verstappen, we can win this. Coming through towards the end of lap 18 into lap 19. Oh my god. That was nearly a crash into the back of Perez, but we narrowly avoided it. But end of this lap could be our chance to make a move. Is this the one? Not quite. We're going to use the DRS zone to help us make this overtake by the looks of it. As we go up towards the final straight. Get ourselves a bit of DRS. What are we going to do? Up the inside, round the outside? Nothing yet. Just playing it cool. Biding our time. We've got plenty of time to make this move. If we can put a bit of pressure, maybe Perez will make a mistake. Having a little look. See what the options are. Not quite. Not yet. We're just going to follow. We are nice and close now though. Round the outside. Not quite. Putting a bit of pressure on him though. This could be the one. We're coming up to our favourite overtaking spot here. Are we going to make the move into the final corner? Yes, yes we are. Up the inside on Sergio Perez.
Brilliant. Nice move.
Jeff's happy with that one. Let's have a look. Here's Sergio Perez on board. He goes a little bit defensive, but that doesn't deter us, and we just sneak past as we go around to start lap 21. Sergio's coming back on us though. He's not done yet, of course. He wants that P2, but he just hasn't got the brakes. We've got phenomenal brakes around this track. I don't know what it is, but now we're comfortably ahead, as you can see, as we go into lap 23 of 36. Ooh, a little bit of a moment there. pushing. We really want to get that P1. Verstappen, half a second up the road on hard tyres, don't forget. We're on the mediums. Mediums are quicker around this track, at least for now. So if we can get ourselves ahead, that's the ideal scenario as we chase Max down. This has been a hell of a Grand Prix. A couple of Grand Prix even. I mean, Monza was pretty crazy until the engine failure. And this one has been a lot of fun. Oof! Surprised we kept our front wing there. Alright, so in the DRS range, can we make a move into the first corner as we head into lap 24? Let's find out. DRS goes on. We gain on Max. 3/10.
Keep managing your tyres. Manage your tyres. We're leading our teammate
We have a little
by
look.
2.1 seconds.
We have a little look, but we're not quite ready to make a move just yet. This could be the one though. On the second DRS straight, we're going for a move up the inside. Max is not making this easy, but we edge our way through. Here's the onboard of Max Verstappen then as we come up the inside. Max doesn't leave us a lot of room, but we just slide through there. And we're into the lead of this race after having started at the back of the grid. This is unreal. Max then is going to be chasing us back down. Here he comes, approaching into turn 1. He's going to get DRS here. This battle could go on until the end of the race. Whose tyres are going to last the longest? That's the question. He's on the hard tyres, so in theory it should be him. As we go a little bit deep there, and Max has a little look up the inside, but figures, nope, not yet. And DRS on the main straight. We go onto the grass. Not ideal. Max sends one up the inside. Still ahead for now, but here's Max just binning himself. What the hell was that? You see, he accelerated into us, basically. I don't know what just happened there. That was mad.
Caution, the virtual safety car has just been deployed due to a build-up of debris on the track.
And the virtual safety car's out. Max, what were you doing?
VSC ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
I was hoping that we might have a battle to the end here, but it seems not. Max just got a little bit overzealous and took himself out. So we've now got a good, 1.5 second lead over Perez, and we're starting to lap people on lap 34. As we go past the Haas. Just a couple of laps left. This should be a comfortable win for us then as we head into the final lap of the race.
This is your final lap of the race. We're leading our teammate by 2.3 seconds.
Yeah, Lando's having a good race again, going to get himself on the podium. We're going to get that win that we deserved in Monza as we come round for the final time into the last corner. It's going to be a race win here in Brazil. Let's go. Yes.
Great work, guys. Great work all weekend. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Fantastic drive. Just fantastic. You deserve that race win.
A beautiful performance from McLaren today. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
I think that smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
And look at that, they're making their way out onto the podium now. Great race from the McLaren team, and I'm really happy to see them there on the top step of the podium.
Yes! A win Lando on the podium as well. That's ideal. Sergio Perez then getting himself a second place. That could have been Max's spot, but he ruined that for himself, didn't he? But here we go. A nice race win. That's what we should have had in Monza. I'm going to shut up about that now, but yeah. 25 points puts us up into 5th in the Drivers' Championship and bumps Lando into 3rd. Look at that. This is looking good for McLaren for Season 2. Where does that put us in the Constructors? Still 2nd. I mean, Red Bull have run away with this, so 2nd is probably the best we can hope for in this championship, but we head to Australia next. Not a strong circuit for me. Hoping Lando can carry that one, but we'll see. What a race. That was a lot of fun. If you liked what you see, give us a like, leave us a little comment, and hit the subscribe button, because every Wednesday and every Sunday you get new F1 content. I will see you next time for the Australian Grand Prix, and after that is the season finale in Abu Dhabi. See you next time. Bye.